how to set up a VirtualBox in your environment, and how to configure it before doing any other software installations like MySQL or PostgreSQL or any other things in your PC, and practice it. So first of all, things required for doing all this setup is we have to require VirtualBox, which is a free version to set up our VM virtual machine. See, I am using a Windows machine, so I can use latest version. I can do this download. So since I am using Windows host, so I will download Windows host. The thing is, already I had a VirtualBox setup in my PC. So, but I'm downloading it again, no problem. So once I get downloaded, I have to install this in my PC. So yeah, this is how. Just go on clicking on. Yeah, this is what you have to do. Just you go on preparing for next and all the time until it gets a complete setup. Just you go on with the default settings. At present, I have already installed in my PC, so I'm not going further. So that's it. Okay. Now I have, yeah, this is the virtual box. I have this. This is my virtual box. So already I have some instances installed. So what I do is, for our time being, I'll set up first. I have to create a disk, some space. So by default, C drive it is asking me. Already my C drive has limited space, so I'm using another drive for my case. Like I'm using my D drive, which has some sufficient space. Already I had set up some virtual box here. Box. I'll create another new folder for it. Red Hat, keep Red Hat new. So I'll give the my select folder. Yeah, that's it. So it is going to my D drive virtual box Red Hat new. So since I'm installing Red Hat version, so I had Red Hat new. I'm typing. See, memory size, my PC size is 8 GB. I'm see in 5. So for not further any issues, I try to keep 2 GB for our case. And this is our hard disk and file system space size. It is generally 8 GB. It's for safe side. I will try to keep 20 GB of space. That will be good. So GB space I'm creating Red Hat new. That's how things have done. Let us now further see. See, now I have created a empty space. I just configured my VirtualBox so that it will have some space like Red Hat, and by default it will configure with 2 GB of RAM, and it will allocate 20 GB of hard disk to it. Now no Red Hat is installed in this server, so now first I'll click on that Red Hat new. This should open now. Yeah, so this is an empty drive. It is like you think there is a new virtual machine we got. Nothing is installed in it. So I give the ISO file that I've installed. So this is what Red Hat I will install here. Before that, see, this is Red Hat server I have downloaded. So this is how. And we haven't discussed how to download Red Hat in it. So we'll see that now. In the meantime, it will get boot. See, it is getting installed in my virtual. See, I'm downloading into Porter. See, this will Red Hat Enterprise Linux. I will download. See, download for development use. So I have downloaded this 4 GB, this ISO DVD ISO 4 GB version. That's what I have downloaded. That's what. So you can do the same. Just create an account and download this. Maybe since this is an entrance, if you want the subscription, since we are not taking any subscription, so we can go with it. For subscription, we have to pay money for that since enterprise version requires multiple users in it. So that's how. See, now we have the started installation. This is how it continues. I first continue. I choose internet first. Continuing. Okay, few things we have to configure. We have to be patient here. Just because we have to access everything here. See, since we have here minimal install or everything, and if you want GUI, then I don't prefer at present. The GUI is not required for our basic installation is required. These thing basic minimum functionality what we can get it that is sufficient as of now. So I'm going with the default value minimum install only. I'm going since we have to access. Okay, this one just print done so that it will allocate the space. And next thing we have to be careful is we have to configure network and host. Generally for GUI, when you go for GUI, even if you forget this, it's not a big deal. But when you are trying to access to putty, generally we use this putty after installing this, so we require it. So I'm configuring it. We have to enable it and finish. So that's what. No profile. Okay, that's what. See, be careful with this step. Network and host name. This should be enabled so that then. Okay, password. I'll set some simple password. I'll keep. Okay, password I have set. And this user creation is not required. Generally, we for Linux machines we have only default only one user. Root user will be there. But other than that, if you want create, I am creating another user. So I will give him the full privileges like as a root user. Like that's what done. So I have set the password and it takes minimum 10 to 15 minutes at the max. Since it is a minimal instance, it won't take much time. Right control so that I will come out of that thing. See here we have settings. Generally, in this after we set up this minimal instance, we have only command line. So we have to access everything with putty only. So anyhow, we have NAT configuration, so that will enable us to see using NAT configuration. We can directly access internet. Our Wi-Fi internet can be accessed in this, and so we can go with it. That's fine. But there are two issues majorly I face, like configuring to generally connecting to the putty, and another thing is access yum installation doing doing yum installation. I faced some configuration issues which we could rectify in this video course. These things. Okay, see, now it is done. See, it is a Red Hat release now. Okay, now I'm going to reboot it. Oh, reboot. Yep, just what we expected, not more than 10 to 15 minutes as expected. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's very simple installation, just few things to set up. That's what. Yeah, yeah. See, I have two users, and another thing I have to create it with my name also, but I join with root only. Mostly I won't use my username because nothing to do with it. See, now I have logged in, and what are the network configuration it has? I will show you here. See here, by default settings, network configuration, it has NAT configuration. So NAT in the sense, just most probably it will have internet access, and it will try to use our host address. Host means in the sense whatever the internet connection I'm using, it will try to use. So generally Google IP address is 8.8.8.8. So it is trying. So now thing is, I have to see what is my IP address. See, another commands you can type for clear only IP address. See, my IP address by default is 10.02.2.15. So thing is, you can do your things like configuring or all. We have to press right controls to see my cursor is in this Windows. I'll use right control to come out of this. So thing is, I have to configure putty. So this is the putty thing. Where is the putty? Yeah, this is simple putty. It is available everywhere. So you just download putty. Just putty is, see, we have saw the IP address 10.0.2.15. I'm trying to connect, but I am unable to access this putty. Though our VM is able to use our system internet, it unable to connect to this our using the putty. It is unable to access. So few changes we have to make. So I'm going to change a few things. So I will have to do port forwarding. That's what I will do here. Go here settings, go to network, go to advanced tab and do port forwarding and see use just go forward it. My host IP is 127.0.0.1 and host port. So I have to give any port number like this is not to be 2250 anything. It is in the range of port number you can give anything. Guest IP is like 10.0.10.0.2.15 and guest port is 22. Okay. Okay, so now we are able to do port forwarding. Now this time I will do, since we have changed the network port, so now I have to access putty. So for putty I have to do 127.0.0.1 and 2250. Be careful with the port number and things. See, now I am able to access. See, this is one issue. Another one issue another issue after facing this is you're able to access it, but still it will take minimum time of 3 minutes. For my case, it took almost 3 minutes to fully log into this server. So to make this to reduce this latency, I will make some suggestions. So for time being, see, it is taking very long time. So what I will do, but it will be connecting. So what I will do is, I will change some configuration so that you will be able to, without latency, you will be able to connect. Make the changes. What I will do is, so these configurations will be available in etc via etc slot sh d sh okay sshd configuration, okay, ssh d generally. So I'm editing using VI editor because many editors are there, but most of the time I'm not going to use. Uh, so use something I have to disable. See this parameter use DNS. So I'm not trying to use this now. Um, it is default set as S. So okay, I will try use DNS as no. So it's like, so that's fine. Now I save this. So and to this workout we should reboot this for later. Just time being we see whether it is connected or no doubt. Just we'll see for time being. Okay, see, finally it is connected after 3 minutes. It got connected here. Okay, still it is struggling. You can see that latency here. Again, how long we have to wait. So but that's okay, leave it here. I will reboot the mission. Okay, some finally we have logged in here. See, So I try to reboot from here only. Okay, so since it is rebooted, it has gone away. See, we can see here. See, earlier we faced a difficulty. It's like it's trying to taking 2 to 3 minutes to get connected to this mission. But now, see, it takes very less time now. It takes very less time. Hope it get connected. Not be that it should be connected from here. We can also connect from here also. Just restart the session, so it will ask us to restart. See, it didn't take much time for us. Just is connected after changing the configuration. This is how now we are able to using putty. We know directly using virtual machine here generally troubles us because we have to copy few things and we have to go back and everything. This is not possible. We can do not copy here. Only we can go forward, but we cannot. That is what the problem here. Putty using putty reduces our effort tremendously. Now see, thing is, yum will not be working here because since it is not a licensed version, so and we didn't have any subscription for it, it won't work here. Like yum install mailx. See, mailx is like some software which is required to mail from our Red Hat version to our mailbox. We can do mailing using this, but it is not allowing since ours is not a subscription version. So to overcome this issue, we had some issue. First, we'll go for root directory. Just directly create make directory slash cd-rom. So ls minus ltrh. See, uh, I have created a directory with cd-rom. You can see this. Now what I will do, mount slash dev cd-rom to cd-rom. Okay, since media is not detected, what we do is, okay, see this one small setting you have to see this place. This will be very clear. See this disk symbol here. There you press. Since I am using Red Hat 7.6 DVD ISO, I'll click on it. See, now it has turned to blue color. Earlier it was like pale blue, which indicates it is not connected to disk. Now it is connected to disk. Now what I will do is, now I'm mounting again. See, so things set it like what we expected. Now what I will do is install. So now yum will be useful. Now using yum command, we can browse or download from browser. Earlier we are unable to download things, but now we could download using yum from here. I forgot to say this. This is a bigger thing. That's okay. We have to go to etc yum dot repo d. So I'm go to m's repository. I have to make few changes. What are there here? So no folders are available here. So now I had to create a small local repo. So that's fine. Now in this local repo, see, I insert few commands so that it will be easier for me. I think I might have saved. I'll just copy this. Just the earlier we typed this manually. Okay. See, this copying things will work very well here. See, local repo, local repository, base URL is cd-rom, enabled is one, gpgk1 and gpgk rpm gpg. So where from this rpm gpg Red Hat release? Okay. Okay, see, ls minus ltrh. So I have created this local repo. When I create this local repo, what is this location? etc pki. Okay, I will go to this directory. See, earlier before I created, there is no files with it. But as soon as I created this file, these all files will be created automatically. These things will be created earlier. So when I created this file with this location, all then these files are created. Otherwise, these files would not have been there earlier after I created. Now, mailx earlier didn't work. Now it works. See, this is how things are simpler. That's it. Yeah, just go and press with yes, 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 yes. So see, now mailx is created. Using this mailx, I can send mails to my Gmail box or who things to anything. From here, I can do send subject as is subject. Hi, hello. Okay, syntax may be wrong. Now I think you should come. Yeah, this is what. See, now I'm able to send a mail with subject hello all. Since it is a spam, that's how it goes. Next, we will see. Now we have installed VirtualBox in our machine, and we have seen how to configure minstall and how to set up everything here. So next we will see how to install MySQL, like RPM installation, tar file installation, and MySQL related things. My say here. After before you shutting down this machine, you try to disable this parameter. Remove disk from virtual disk. Just remove it. F-force and mount it. Thing is, after closing this mission, power off this. I'm power offing this mission. Again, when you try to restart, what happens is, if you keep it to the disk, again it will start to reboot from the beginning. So it is like a fresh installation. Yeah, again it takes some time. So to avoid that thing, just directly remove that before you logging out of this, just unmount it. If again you want to do download anything stuff, if there is any case you want to do m installation, then only just mount it. And again, just then only just you do that settings. Like I will also will show again when we're doing installation of PostgreSQL or MySQL installation, then I will be sharing further details here. Then after logging into this, try to then you do mounting which you do not now. For now, I am not doing anything. So, okay, thanks for this.